do a little something special. What do we do?
Cheat day.
Dirty, rotten cheetah.
Cheat day taste test.
Stick this in your mouth.
Yes, queen. What are you going to put in your mouth?
Okay, so I don't remember even how this came up, but
It wasn't yesterday.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I think
at
it was
some point. Okay, well,
earlier this week.
At some point this week, I learned about Goober Grape, which is a Smucker's product, wherein the peanut butter is piped in alongside the grape.
Yeah, it's like the best of both worlds. Holly, do you remember why we talked about this?
I have no idea why we talked about it.
It was on a list. It was from a talker. And the talker was about... Oh, no, it wasn't the diet foods talker.
Let's go back to the grid. What's your favorite spread?
That's what it was.
We talked about it on Wednesday.
Okay, we were talking spreads. And I do love me some peanut butter and, throw a little jelly on it. I'm happy. But I didn't know they'd done it all together in one thing.
I will say, as a kid, this just brought me right back, because as a kid, this was like rocket science. This was evolutionary. You could get both the jelly and the peanut butter in the same container. And it just seemed like a treat in a way that regular peanut butter and jelly, which, let's be clear, this is just peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
But can I tell you, because I already see a flaw with it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not trying to say I haven't tasted it yet, so I don't know. But what I appreciate, what I like about the peanut butter and jelly when you're making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is, to me, the proper way to do it is to put the peanut butter on one piece, the jelly on the other piece, smush them together, and they make a delicious,
just higgledy-piggledy nature of it.
Yeah, you sort of just like glop it all on there, and it kind of just shows up like a big mess. And it takes away the organization of my regular
I think as a
peanut butter and
kid,
jelly.
it wasn't so much about I wasn't really thinking about ratios of peanut butter to jelly. It was just like, oh my God.
All of it
together. You can open a
together.
jar and get peanut butter and jelly. And let's be clear, most of the time I was just sitting there with a spoon eating it out of the jar.
Which is truly like what I would do as well. That sounds like
this
a
one
fun
is great.
time.
Polly, did they have other flavors?
They had strawberry, but I went with grape because that's more, I felt like more of a traditional combination. All the way. Goober has been around since 1968.
Wow.
This product has been around since before we landed on the moon.
Okay.
It really has?
Yeah, Wikipedia says so.
How have I never, ever, ever crossed this?
I don't know.
In my life.
But you have seen it. You just weren't looking for it.
Right. Or I just didn't.
It's been there the whole time.
I didn't know. Oh, gosh. It's been waiting
All right,
here for me.
stick it in your pie hole, because I want to.
I've sandwiched it
while
now.
she's eating it. Goober Grape to me reminds me of those Smucker's sandwiches. What do you call them things that you can buy? Uncrustables.
I love those.
That's what I think of, because it's got that like grape jelly experience, and it's just that Smucker's peanut butter, which I do love the Smucker's peanut butter.
Okay. As predicted, the ratios feel off to me.
Oh no, what's going on? What are you getting more of?
Peanut butter.
Oh, too much peanut butter?
Which usually isn't a thing for me. I love peanut butter. But if I'm going to have a peanut butter and jelly, I really want
God, I haven't had grape jelly in a long time.
Right? Neither have I. I will say appreciate that it's true jelly. It doesn't have like grapey
I think
chunks
you
in
just
it.
have to get the right amount when you scoop it on.
Yeah, maybe I just didn't
'Cause
engineer it properly. Woo!
I got a lot of jelly on mine, actually.
I mean,
but it also depends on what your preference is.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah, your ratios.
This reminds me of, like, again, being a kid. It's really sweet. I don't eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches anymore, so.
Well, you're missing out because, and by the way, I think we also need to say
And
that
I just love white bread. I don't eat white bread either.
that's what I was going to say. We needed to say that we went straight up white bread for this.
Polly?
Yeah, it's very sweet.
It's,
Yeah. Would not be eating this on a regular basis, but it has instant
this is
nostalgia
not food
factor.
I expect any of you people to be eating
Yeah.
in your house, but
I don't know. I think this would show up at my house with my kids
it's
for
a figment
sure.
of a figment of my childhood.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It has 5 out of 5 Cobras for nostalgia factor.
And I can tell
alone.
you, I would sit there with saltines
Oh.
and just scoop it onto saltines all day. Yep, but I'm a piggy wiggy.
I don't want to bring this anywhere near my children, though, because I don't want this to become the standard.
Yeah, but you're bringing the jar home.
I will bring the jar home, and then I'll pretend
You'll
like
have
it's
to
the
keep
only
it.
one that was ever made.
Yeah.
Nice
Except
try.
your kids can actually walk of their own accord now, so they might find this.
I'm hoping we're good.
They go to the big box store. By the way, you can find the Goober in the peanut butter section.
It's got that candy.
How did I not even know about it?
My favorite lately has been peanut butter and honey. But I need to bring some jelly back into my life. I've got enough in my basement.
Maybe some preserves.
You have enough. You have jelly in your basement.
Preserves. I made preserves.
Oh, okay.
This summer, but I try to not eat them.
You put them in your cellar.
In my root cellar.
Do you really have a root cellar?
It's not a root cellar. It's just
like a pantry area.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. The pandemic gave me plenty of opportunities. So I got some peach preserves down there.
Ooh,
I got some apple butter.
Yeah, get down there. Get your preserves.
Yeah, but the problem is you open, like I have a house of 2. If I open a jar, it's like, okay, I got to eat it.
Yeah. I mean, feel free to bring it.
I'm waiting for that moment we're going to have where they tell us like that we should go hoard food again.
I wouldn't joke about it because have you seen?
Yes.
I mean,
have you gone?
It's a thing.
I know. I know.
Stuff. I'm just saying.
In fact, Holly couldn't get Wonder Bread.
Which that shocked me too. Yeah. And then we had a moment where we were like, do they even make Wonder Bread anymore? Sure enough, they do.
Yeah, just not available.
It's just not available
also,
for you.
$7 for a bag of chips. Don't even get me started.
Okay, can we have
told you.
Can we have chip chat? Tell about that.
The Dots chip.
Oh, yes.
That lady sold her company for $1 billion. And the reason is she was able to get $7 out of me for a bag of Dots cheese curls, which, by the way, are my favorite.
I mean, they were worth it because they're good. Can you tell everybody the other thing that Dots came up with?
As you scoop into your bowl.
There's like crusts left and I need something on it. I can't just eat the dry
you want
crusts.
me to tell what now?
About the other thing that Dots makes that we didn't know about?
Pork rinds. Yeah, apparently Dots now has pork rinds. I did not know this. Thanks, Kimberly. But I haven't located them. So if anybody knows, I bet a Fleet Farm has them. But if anybody knows where the Dots pork rinds are, I need to get my hands on them. Anyway, I was bemoaning the fact that chip prices have gone through the roof. I don't buy a lot of chips, but when I do,
you don't want to pay $7
who
for
wants
that.
to pay $7 for a 10-ounce bag of chips?
No, it'll make you think twice about it.
Yeah,
that's for sure. Shall we rate our Goober Grape experience here?
Yes. What do you give it?
I know you guys have a nostalgia factor with it. I don't. So if I'm rating this against a good old fashioned peanut butter and jelly that I make my own self and I can pay attention to my own personal recipe, I'm going to give it a 3.
Okay.
It does the job. It would be great for a road trip if you're trying to save room.
Yeah.
But you need the peanut butter and the jelly. Sure. Great.
Yeah. Just from a purely nostalgic factor, I would give it a 3.5 because why not?
Yeah. Going with Bradley. Well, full nostalgia. I mean, it is like 5 out of 5, going to take you back in the time machine, but actual enjoyment of this, I'm going to give it like a 3.
Yeah.
It does say it's America's favorite. Actually, it says America's favorite combination peanut butter and jelly, to which I would say, how many other options are there?
I was going to say, Holly did read that earlier, and I was like, I don't think there are any other options.
That's basically all there is.
Yeah.
Thank you for purchasing this. Holly, I will bring this home and my children will be happy. And then I will tell them that this was specially made for us and there aren't any more left in the entire universe. When we return on the Colleen and Bradley show, celebrities behaving badly, we call them
D-bags.
After this on myTalk 1071.